I'm going to get my Asian card revoked in a second. I hate that. Oh, my ancestors would kill me. They see me trying to grab noodles like this. Yeah, got it. Hey everybody, how you doing? It is Larry here again for the Leoy channel, and today we're going to cook something really simple and really good. Well, I think it's really good. If you saw my last video, we made a teriyaki sauce. So today we're actually going to use that sauce. I'm going to show you what we can do with it. This is a very simple recipe to do. It's so easy. We use store-bought ingredients. You know, you could cook it for yourself for some meal prep. You could cook it for dinner for the family. You just change the amounts, obviously, and then, or you could, you know, showcase your cooking skills with just simple things. Alrighty. Now we're going to make a chicken and noodles with teriyaki sauce. So very simple. Noodles, we're going to use regular store-bought spaghetti. Chicken, we're going to use pre-made chicken cuts. You could buy them in the grocery store. They come in a pack. A couple of different companies make it. Alrighty. I have straight up grilled, no other seasoning, no other flavoring with it. Okay, stir-fried vegetables with it. Again, store-bought frozen section. Okay, we're not going to use the whole thing. We're just going to use roughly about 55 grams of the frozen store-bought because I'm making it for one person. I'm going to make one serving. We have roughly about 56 grams of pasta, or 2 ounces, which is a standard serving size. And then we have roughly about 71 grams of the chicken, or about a half a cup of the pre-made chicken. Now that's actually pre-cooked. All you gotta do is heat it up. But there's no flavor with it, so we're gonna add everything together. Okay? Now this recipe, this is all just for one serving, for one person. Okay? Your calories on this, about 315 calories for the entire thing. Your fat is about 2.4 grams, 2.5 grams of fat. Not too bad. Carbohydrates are 56, so we're kind of up there with that. That's coming from, obviously, the pasta and the teriyaki sauce. Because as we went over, the teriyaki sauce has roughly about 10 grams of carbohydrates in it, most of it coming from the sugars, which you'll also see that in this recipe, there's 11 grams of sugar in this. 8.4 came from the teriyaki sauce. So, keep that in mind. Your fiber is about 2.7 grams of fiber in this. So that's off your net carbs, so you're still above 50. But your protein is up to 17 grams per serving with this, you know, per meal that we're gonna make. So we got 315 calories, 2.4 grams of fat, 56 grams of carbohydrates, 2.7 grams of fiber, 11 grams of sugar, and 17 grams of protein. Alrighty? Teriyaki noodles with stir-fried vegetables and chicken. Let's get to it. Okay, so as you can see, we got some water boiling. We're just gonna cook pasta basically according to the directions. You know, it's standard pasta, so we don't need anything special. Here, 1 serving size. You could break these in half, but I hate doing that. So they'll fold down. Then you just cook it normally. Alrighty? We'll come back in a second. Okay, pasta's boiling. It's doing its thing. What I'm going to do now is we're gonna take our frozen vegetables. These are our stir-fried vegetables, but I don't like just stir-frying them up right away. So what I do is I add them to the pasta, so they'll cook together. Now, obviously, being frozen, they're gonna stop that from boiling. So you put them in pretty much when the pasta's al dente for about, you know, however long it takes it to come, but depending on how much water you put in. And then we're gonna bring that back to a boil, let that go for another 2 minutes. And then that section will be ready. Alrighty? So, I'm not gonna have you stare at that. So, we'll be right back. Okay, so what you didn't see me do is strain it out, basically. So we got the vegetables and the pasta inside, and I just strained out all the pasta water because we don't need it. Okay. Not all of it, there's a little bit left in there. So I got a pan heating here, because now we're gonna put it all together. So I have my little spritzer bottle filled with avocado oil. And we just give it a couple of spritz, air stuck. There we go. a couple of spritz in there, and it sprays it all out nicely. So, rather than just dumping oil inside, because you'll never really know how much you're doing. So, that's the beauty part about that. So, sorry if the audio was off. Now, we add our chicken. Alrighty. So we have our measured out, pre-made chicken cuts, and we just throw that in there. We got a nice hot pan. Very good, very good. So we're just gonna let that heat up a little bit, cook a little bit, because it's been stored in the refrigerator. We don't want to leave that out. And then, as we're letting that just heat up a little bit, we're gonna add our pasta, a little bit of pasta sauce, and everything else in here. Because there was a little bit of pasta water. Whoop, I just lost a carrot. There we go. Now, here comes the fun part. Teriyaki sauce. We just put that in there. Now, if you saw it, it comes out like kind of like a little gelatinous mass. That's from the cornstarch and everything thickening and then stored in the refrigerator. So, but the moment it heats up, it turns right to a nice runny liquid. And all you do is you put your 2 tablespoons in, or a little bit less, depending on how much flavor you want. I really like the teriyaki flavor, so I add 2 tablespoons. You could smell this. This smells so good right now. And just make sure everything is coated. You can even turn the heat down, because you don't want to recook the sauce. And there you have it. You are sitting with some teriyaki noodles with chicken and vegetables. And of course, we got to try this. So you got, I'm going to get my Asian card revoked in a second. I hate that. So I'm going to go with a piece of chicken. No, that's good. Now you don't have, not overpowering. It's not overly sweet, just enough with all of this inside. Carrots are soft, but not mushy. Little broccoli piece. But still has a crunch. Oh, my ancestors would kill me. They see me trying to grab noodles like this. Yeah, got it. All right, but I'm not bending over to eat these. So, cool. Chicken, noodles, stir-fried vegetables, teriyaki sauce. How easy is that? So tasty. And so easy to make. Y'all ready? There you go. Another recipe for your toolbox there. Have a great day, guys. Till we do this again.